Okay, why am I interested in selling this product? As a chiropractor, you meet a lot of people that are in really poor shape and their health is a little declined where they can't do traditional workouts. They have back problems, they have hip or knee problems, stuff of this nature. And the vibration plate, because it's classified as a low impact, it allows people that are in really poor shape to work out and get a good workout. And secondly is that traditional ways of exercising just take too long. They tend to only work a few muscles at a time. Like walk on a treadmill, you're just working a little bit of the legs. In whole body vibration, you're actually going to work the whole body. Okay, the type of product that iVibration sells is a medical grade whole body vibration plate that introduces 3 forms of vibration: an oscillation seesaw, a vertical up and down, and then a side to side, which is translation. And these 3 vibrations produce one of the most unstable platforms to stand on, which forces the body to exercise and use more muscles than some of the other lower grade products or plates out there. iVibration has been out for close to 6 years now. 6 years is when I decided to sell my clinics and pursue a different way to help people. So it was back in 2011, 2012 when we actually formed the corporation and started developing our first plates, which were half as strong as the new ones. Okay, our company's accomplishment is that we found a way to make a high quality product that's medical grade. It has a medical quality. It's beyond consumer grade. It's reinforced. It provides a vibrational pattern that's comparable to something that costs $10,000 and higher at an affordable price. And also we designed our own exercise bags to work out on top of the plate, which further enhances your exercise. It allows you to create different workouts and work different muscle groups. Okay, our values are the type of, and how it relates to me as a person is that I come from obesity. My entire family is medically classified as obese, which means a 30% body fat or higher. I know what it's like to struggle with weight loss. And I know how hard it is to find a motivation to run on a treadmill 45 minutes a day. And the heartbreak it is to exercise so much and see such small results. And then suffering from sports injuries from my past, which would then affect my aerobics. I needed something that would allow me to fight the obesity that I have with myself so I could stay in shape, but not burn out from doing crazy amounts of aerobic exercises. And secondly, is that I realized with my, being 50 plus years old, is that our traditional ways of exercising just ain't working, because I think everybody has one, or everybody knows someone who has a treadmill, and they just don't use them because they lose their motivation because they just don't work. To the sense that you're not getting a fast enough results to keep yourself motivated, and over time you just end up giving up. What keeps me up at night is having a clinic that sees close to 300 patient visits a week, and seeing that over 85% of the people that were coming to clinic were overweight, and half of those people were struggling on some type of diet or doing some type of exercises they learned off the internet or from a TV commercial. And then I came to realize that there's so much misinformation out there that for the average person it's almost hopeless, because it seems like every month there's a new product out that promises every miracle you can think of, and they just keep getting let down until they buy the next diet or exercise equipment, and the next, and then the next. It gets it gets scary because they're using people's natural drive to want to look good and feel better and have more energy for their families, and then being tricked with all this new great stuff that just does not work. With whole body vibration, it's been around since the 60s. It's been around as long as treadmills, if not longer. Used by the space programs to overcome zero gravity bone loss, improve circulation from zero gravity environments. And that's what keeps me up at night. How's our business compared to other businesses? Number one is that I'm a sports chiropractor. I understand how the body operates. I know about performance. I know about, how the body burns calories, how to build muscle. And a lot of other products are sold by people who are only interested in finding the newest thing to sell, and they'll say whatever they have to get it sold. Or they'll hire a doctor and they'll pay him money, a lot of money, to read a script. When I sold my businesses to do this, I chose to take a massive pay cut in order to pursue this business because I care about people. What are some of the things that my competition does that drives me crazy is they want to use physics to explain the human body. So they use physics to sell the product, but yet it's not physics. Physics is something that is created on a physical item, like on an object. The body's much more complicated than a stone or a piece of wood. So when you use physics to explain how vibration works, you're kind of like, we're a living, breathing life form that maintains almost 216 joints, that has to stay in perfect alignment, has to be balanced, it has to be able to withstand any kind of trauma or pressure or force that's applied to it. It has to learn how to stand up erect. When you have a machine that's going to force you to balance, it's going to force your muscles to contract and relax at a really fast pace. It's going to utilize the systems in the body that burn the most amount of calories. It's going to work the muscle fibers that burn the most amount of energy. Like that's a fast twitch, super fast twitch. And when you use physics to sell a product, that means that they're just reciting something that's been recited over and over again. One person said it, the next person said it, the next person said it. And unfortunately, for example, people are claiming that their machines can do 18 G-force, but the only problem is that you'll never turn a machine up to that level of speed. You're always going to have it like 1/3 of that. And you can have a machine that can hit these high G-forces. Mainly they use a different type of top, a metal top that just goes 0 to full speed within a fraction of a second. There's no like slight delay in the up and down, which can damage your joints. These can trick a machine that measures the gravitational forces or G-force. But when you stand on them as an exercise machine, you can stand on it for an hour and it doesn't even break a sweat. It doesn't even change your heart rate, because they're just trying to use physics to sell a product or designing it to give you a high reading on the machine. But in the real sense of it, the real magic of whole body vibration is that the more unstable the platform is, the more energy it uses, the harder it is for your body to stand on it, which then in turn burns a lot more calories. And as you move your body around, it actually starts working different muscle groups out. It's the physiology, the biomechanics, that's where the magic's at. That's where the magic of a vibration plate is. It's in the biomechanics and how the body maintains itself. What would people be surprised about about our business? What they're surprised about is that we gambled our lives to pursue this. This isn't just some small thing. These aren't just cheap products you buy from China. you buy them in large quantities and then you sell them for a highly marked price. We bet our lives on this. We put everything we had into designing those machines and in producing them, and then getting them here, testing them, perfecting them. We literally put our lives and our savings and everything we have into this. And that this isn't just some fly-by-night business where we just find the cheapest products we can sell at the highest prices. We put our hearts and souls into this. Okay, one of the things I always try to explain to my patients when I was a practicing chiropractor is that you need to be proactive in your search for health. You need to understand why and what you're doing. That it isn't about standing on a vibration plate where you're going to burn all this fat off you, or walking on a treadmill, or walking. A lot of people, they like to walk 2 miles every other day. It's more than that. It's sleep, it's nutrition, it's exercise, it's how many carbohydrates you implement in your body, at what times you use the carbohydrates. The key to success with health and wellness is understanding the basics, because it's the basics that gets you results. There's no magic button, there's no secret. It's just basics. Understand the basics, why the body burns energy, how it puts on muscle, what muscle fibers use the most amount of energy. And understanding this, and then you just incorporate it. It's the boring stuff that makes the biggest changes. Okay, the type of clients or customers that I can help the most are the ones that, there's actually two. The ones that lost hope, that just can't find a way to get in shape. Their health is declining. They got bad knees, bad hips, bad lower backs, health conditions, maybe nerve conditions that they're really worried about, and exercising in a gym or on something that puts high impact into the body is no longer an option. Like older people who are really concerned about falling down and breaking bones, or people with neurological conditions where they'll do anything to maintain themselves to be able to walk for more than they're supposed to, like Parkinson's. There's a time when your health goes down to the point where you'll never walk again, or MS. There's conditions like that. And then there's the athletes who are looking for anything to give them the upper edge. They want to just push themselves to the next level of fitness by really engaging more than just a slow twitch muscle, which you get at a gym, but they're engaging all the muscle fibers on top of their normal routines. And in between there is just some people are just looking for a faster way to exercise. But the two main customers that I think I help the most are the people who lost hope and that need something that works fast and it's easy and works the body out very efficiently, and then the super athletes who are looking to push themselves up that another 2, 3, 4% so they can win in their competitions. Okay, what could people learn from me who maybe don't want to buy our products, or who aren't interested in whole body vibration? Maybe I can, this conversation get them just to kind of like step out of this program way of thinking that treadmills and other equipment that's been around that just isn't working. Maybe there's other answers out there. Maybe there's newer stuff out there that has scientifically been shown to work. And the second thing is that it's more than just exercising. It's exercising, diet, sleep, stress. You got to keep these things all balanced, because you can be training 2 hours a day but eating way too many carbs at night and you'll get no results. Or you could be eating no carbs but not training hard enough and get no results. You'll actually start losing too much muscle. You won't burn the fat. If I can get one thing out to people that maybe aren't interested, is that there are other things out there. Don't believe what we're programmed to think. There's other stuff out there. All new ideas started off with people laughing at it one time. And vibration is in that period right now where it just seems strange and weird. But give it another 10 years, it's going to be common, because it scientifically works. It's used by NASA, used by the Soviet Union, used in the Olympic training stations, used by almost every NFL team. Okay, the next step I would have people do is Maybe ask more questions, do a little more research on YouTube or on the internet. Contact us, talk to me personally, or talk to someone one of our staff members. Send emails, I'll try to answer them for you. If you want me to make another video to help you decide if this is right for you, it'd be a good idea that your question might be another question that more people want to know about, and I can shoot a video to help answer these questions. And sometimes don't fall for the fast-talking people that are going to tell you that they're going to talk about miracles, because usually those miracle machines are just false. They don't really work. And hopefully, if you find what I said interesting, go to our website, check it out. Okay, my name's Dr. Mike Moriarty. I'm a retired chiropractor. I live here in Las Vegas, Nevada. And this interview was just to kind of get you to know who I am as a person, allow you to understand what motivated me to do this. Thank you.